All right, here I am. Welcome. Hello. Welcome and namaste. I am the Master of Balance, also known as Delightful Poisoning. And welcome to a brand new theme month. The theme for this month? Mobile Madness! Because that's my phone. Anyway, before I get too far into this, oh, hello. We got Lylita and Sober Life 20. And by the way, thank you, Sober Life 20, for the follow. Not sure why I didn't hear that exactly. Maybe it's because I had my other screen up. Tends to happen sometimes. So, first things first, we'll do some Stream Raiders here. And then we'll hop in with our first mobile game. I hope you enjoy. This shouldn't be too hard. There's a lot of their units, but we've got a fair amount too. How's my day going, Sober? It's okay so far. It's still, this whole schedule for me is still a little early for my liking, but I try to do it for my European and UK friends, because for them it's about evening right now. If I streamed in the evening, they'd never see me stream, ever, pretty much. Unless I got up hellishly early, so, you know, trying to be considerate of everyone, but I can't quite stream for everyone, you know, as much as I would like to. Did I say AM? Did I mess up that whole thing? Please disregard everything I just said. Erase it from the record. Erase. Okay, so if you're a Stream Raiders person, right now I'm AM. I live in Colorado. It's 11:09 a.m. for me right now. If you are a Stream Raiders person, please go to streamraiders.com/t/delightfulpoisoning and place your units and help me beat these sons of bitches. Yeah, 7 to 8, depending on how far east they are. Or you can go to Stream Raiders and just pull up my name, because it'll show up. I promise. Alright, so, on to the game. We're going to be playing some Teamfight Tactics today. And yes, I know, Teamfight Tactics is also a game. Oh, shit. It needs to update? I thought I had updated all the things. God damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. Alright, so, anyway, I'm fully aware that Teamfight Tactics is also a computer game, because it's available on the League of Legends client, which is a computer-based client. But I'm kind of cheating a little bit here. I'm kind of cheating a little bit here because, you know, I'm just kind of pulling it up on my tablet. Yeah, sure. I don't think that's going to matter. I don't think they do ads in this game. Oops. I apologize for this. I thought this was going to go a whole lot smoother. Do I have... Oh, well, no, I'm not going to do that on stream. No, sir. Okay. Oh, shut up. No, it's not. Oh, you know why? Haha. Get ready to learn another alias of mine. Do I find... Lylita asks, do I find theme months difficult? Sort of. You know, I find them difficult in the sense that I'm, you know, trying to remember which games I want to do, but honestly, it's a little easier for me because you know, I only stream. Uh-oh, my bitrate went screwy there for a second. Um, I only stream 2 days a week right now, so I right, and that's part of the point of the theme month is to go, hey, let's do roguelite games, and we'll do one game on one day, and then another game, and then another game, you know, and it'll keep going on and on like that, unless someone goes, oh my god, Returnal was freaking awesome, I love it, can you please play that some more, you know? Which, that has never happened to me as of yet, so here we are. I guess I can plan my team. Full disclosure, I haven't played Teamfight Tactics in a little while, and based on other streamers that I've seen playing the game, it's changed quite a bit. Like, there are these overarching effects on the team or something happening now, and maybe different characters. So if you're familiar at all with League of Legends, it's not that much like League of Legends. It has the characters and some of the items. That's about where the similarities end. What's going to happen is that I'll take a character like Ziggs here, and if I happen to get him, because at the beginning there's like a whole carousel of characters going around in a circle, and you kind of move your character, you get a little character to represent you. You move yours into the circle one at a time, two at a time, and grab yours, you know. So if you go, oh, I really want Twitch over here, and he's available, then you better hope that no one else takes him. But each one has certain attributes, like Ziggs here has one called Scrap. I'm sure you can all read it, but I'll read it for you just so that we can all be on the same page. At the start of combat, components held by Scrap champions turn into full items for the rest of combat. Huh. I don't know what components are exactly. Also, your team gains a shield for each component equipped by your team, including those that are part of a full item. Huh. I think components might be, because they're in League of Legends and in this game, there are items like big freaking sword or big effing sword, you know, BFS. Well, I think it's actually called a BFG. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so there's a big sword, and then if you combine it with this scythe-looking thing, then you get a bloodthirster. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's the basic idea. So I'm wondering if components means that, you know, like you have components for items, but not actual items themselves. You know what I mean? Let's see. Who else is a Scrap person? Corky? Guess not. Let's see. He's also a Yordle. After each combat, a random Yordle is added to your bench for free. Really? That's crazy. Yordle's abilities cost 25% less to cast. Ooh, that could be nice. You gotta make sure that you're able to cast. So some of these characters will, like, increase their amount of mana or reduce mutant. Huh. Mutants gain a different trait bonus from game to game. What the wedding? What, Garth? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Just as Candy's shirt from long ago once said, you can't be a streamer unless you have technical difficulties. And I didn't have the foresight to think, oh, maybe I should update this game before I actually play it on stream. So here we are, waiting for it to patch up. I know, so thrilling here on Delightful Poisoning, isn't it? How you doing, Girthy? Syndicate, huh? Certain allies are cloaked in shadows, gaining 55 armor? Holy hell. That's ridiculous. The syndicate champion with the lowest percent health, but if I have more of them, see, that's the thing. Well, I try to. I mean, I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, do 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 do. Game is updating. I'll actually be interesting. I'll actually be interesting when the game starts. How about that? Like, no. Dead space is no space, man. So, as you can see, I hope you can see, the resolution isn't great on my stream manager, but below the description for each trait, there's a little number in parentheses, right? There's a 3, 5, and a 7 for Syndicate. So if I have more characters that have the Syndicate trait, then those additional effects will activate. So if I have 5 of them, then all Syndicate champions gain this bonus. And that's part of the thing in Teamfight Tactics. Like, you have to grab your champion, and then you kind of make up your team as you go along. You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why I like this game. And also, you don't have... I mean, the strategy in the game is not so focused, like... it doesn't depend as much how you play. Rather, it depends on how you build, if that makes sense. Because you don't control the characters directly. You just kind of place them on the field and off they go. And I'll show you more about that later when the game actually loads up. What's Vex? Well, she's a Yordle, obviously, but she's also an Arcanist, as in arcane power. Power of the mages. Gains the ability... Arcanist increase the ability power of your team. Okay, that's a pretty basic effect, but it can be huge. You know, if you have a lot of people whose attacks, or, you know, because kind of like in League of Legends, there are certain characters who are more based on their attack speed and their attack power. So, for example, if I can find one, Corki here, you know, he tends to be more focused on his basic attack. So if you make his basic attack stronger, he'll do better. But then there are other characters, such as... Who's this? Zyra. Whose attacks are more based on their spells, right? Because in League of Legends, everyone gets basic attacks, obviously, but they also have a set of spells. And still other characters are a little different, like Cho'Gath here. He's usually a tank, you know? He's meant to absorb damage, and while all the other people who actually do damage are attacking everyone else, right? I don't know what his traits are either. He's a mutant too. There's a lot for a mutant, good God. Grants bonus stats to mutants with at least one item. Appetite strengthens mutants on each ally's... voracious appetite strengthens mutants on each ally's death. Huh. I feel like I could use that a lot, because my units tend to die a lot. Oh no! The Cricketot got away! Get back here, you little bastard! That tea. It's so good. I should really check my... Okay. Do let me know, everyone, if the volume is a little too loud. I've had problems with volume sometimes, you know. Like, I'll have my audio capture turned way down, but it's still somehow too loud, you know, or it's louder than I am. And I'm going, what the hell? How is this possible? Let's see. And the tier 5 people, oh my god, they're so rare. They're practically impossible to get. But if you can, they're some of the best. Let's see. This trait is only active when you have exactly one unique rival unit, as rivals refuse to work together. V's mana cost is reduced by 20, and Jinx gains 40 attack speed for 3 seconds after scoring a takedown. Hey, that's not too bad. Not too shabby at all. I'm still trying to find, because they don't specifically list, right? Like this one, Misfortune is a sniper. Snipers gain 1 hex attack range and bonus damage for each hex between themselves and their target. Ooh, that could be really great if you combine that with some sort of attack speed boost. Excuse me. Let's see. Who else is likely to be a marksman? Or sniper? Quinn and Valor? No. But they do have the mercenary trait, which is interesting. Who's this? Caitlyn? Oh yeah, she's gotta be a marksman. What the hell else would she be? I don't know if any one of you have ever played League of Legends or checked out, are familiar with her, but Caitlyn is like a sniper among snipers. Her ultimate is one gigantic bullet that you lock onto a target from really far away and you just go pew. I think it's even called headshot. No, I'm sorry. It's called ace in the hole. So if we had a team like this, it would be pretty good because you'd get this bonus right here of 8% bonus damage. Let's see. Is Twitch one? No, he's like toxic or plaguey. I saw one earlier. Where's Ash? That's Jarvan the 4th. Here she is. There's Ash. The problem with this team composition is that it's all damage and no tank. And also that it doesn't have a whole lot of AP on it. AP stands for ability power. So that has to do with spell damage. Akshan? No. That's interesting, because in normal League, he definitely would be a marksman. Let's see. Who else would be? Who's this? Ari? No. Sivir? Sivir's a marksman. Guess not in this game. Weird. Draven? He's normally a marksman, but in this game, he's something else. Let's see what else we got. Alistair. We got Aurelia. Oh, there we go. Zeri is another marksman. Is Jinx a marksman? No. Zeri is. What else has she got? Debonair. Okay. Debonair. Champions gain bonus health and ability power, and you have a higher chance to see Debonair VIPs in your shop. If there is a Debonair VIP in play, they activate their unique bonuses. Sell old VIP for a chance for a new one. Wow. That's... This is complicated. I hope I can keep up. Let's see. Your team gains mana every 2 seconds. Oh, see, that's really important right there. Because, see, what happens in Teamfight Tactics, and again, I'll show you more when the stupid game finally frickin' patches. It's taking forever. I'm gonna make sure that all the other stuff is up to date so that this doesn't happen again. What happens is when you place your little character on the field, they'll do basic attacks on anything that opposes them, right? And then as they basic attack, their mana will slowly build up. And then once it's full, they'll unleash their attack, whatever it is. It's usually an ability from the main game. For example, Ziggs, his ultimate is a gigantic bomb that you can throw halfway across the map, and it goes... and deals a ton of damage, and it's just really devastating in a team fight. I don't remember... His ability may be different in this game now, but, obviously a gigantic bomb would be great. So having that charge up faster would be phenomenal, because then you're basically firing off abilities left and right, and your opponent is going, I can't even keep up, man. Like, there's bombs, and there's bullets, and there's toxic shit coming from Twitch over here. My God. Anyway, Lilita, how you doing? Anyone else who's watching, how's it going? Talk to me. Don't let me be the only one talking. I'm gonna have some more tea. Glad to hear it. And glad to have you in my stream. I don't think you normally come to my stream. Not, not trying to guilt you or anything. I'm just saying, you know, it's a nice change of pace. How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired. You know, I don't often sleep terribly well. Yeah, I mean a couple times, but my point was that I don't think I've seen you come in here on a regular basis. That's fair. You know, there's a lot of shit happening in the world. Just set aside Ukraine and like everything else, like it boggles my mind, quite frankly. So yeah, I totally get it, but hey, I'm happy to be here, and I'll throw you some tired love. If you don't understand that, then you need to watch more of my streams. But yeah, I can explain the tired love thing if you would like. So let's see, Chemtech. After dropping below 75% health, Chemtech champions become Chem-powered, gaining attack speed, 15% damage reduction, and regenerating a percentage of their maximum health each second. Wow. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. I like the sound of that. And if your character happened to be decked out, like there are certain items that increase your attack range and attack speed. So like 40% attack speed on top of extra attack speed. Yeah, I think that's right. About 3. It's 2 or 3. I can't remember which. Yeah, it's something like that. I hate that Twitch does it that way, frankly. Yeah, I would assume that Singed was a Chemtech person. Because in the game, what he does, he's got this giant flask on his back, and then he just leaves a trail of poisonous vapors. Delightful poisoning. He leaves a trail of poisonous vapors behind him that deals damage. What else has he got? Innovator? Build a mechanical companion to join the battle. Huh. A mechanical dragon? Dude, yes, I want this to happen now. Holy shit. I wouldn't expect him to be an innovator, per se. You know, I would expect frickin' Heimerdinger to be one of those. But I don't see him here. They must have taken him out. This game changes rather rapidly. And you'll notice that some characters are more colorful than others. Like Gnar over here, he's got his little top hat on. And he's got a monocle and his fur is white. That's not how he normally looks. He's supposed to be like a prehistoric Yordle. That's what he's intended to be. You know, Gnar is adorable. He absolutely is. And also terrifying when he transforms. Because that's his thing. Like, he builds up his anger, and when it gets too much to control, he turns into a giant prehistoric beast that fucks your shit up. God damn. But see, this is one of Gnar's skins. It's like called Dapper Gnar or something like that. Gentleman Gnar. So that sort of changes things, and that's why one of his is Socialite. He wouldn't be a Socialite if he was in his normal base skin of being a primitive brute. You know what I mean? Socialites reveal a spotlight on the battlefield. The unit standing in the spotlight at the start of the combat gains unique bonuses. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess you'd be moving units around all the time, being like, oh, put that one in the spotlight. Oh, that one gets the spotlight. Get the bonuses. Okay. Now it seems that we can actually play this stupid game. TFT coins? Huh. Now buys all your TFT content. Okay. All right, then. Right? About damn time. Neon highlights with over 80 new augments. See, this is the thing that I was talking about earlier. Augments, like, I have no idea what augments are. I have a very basic understanding. So we're going to be playing some normal hyper roll? What the hell even is that? I don't know. I've not played this game in quite some time. By the way, I hope you can see okay. You know, when they say full screen, this is about as big as the screen gets. So I may contact them and say, is there any way to get it full screen? You know, like get the corners of the iPad screen to the corners of my screen. Because that would be nice if I could do that. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, too. See, I get little character. Mine is, which one is mine? Right there. The little blue bunny in the middle. Oh, the blue bunny looking thing. Spirit. And that thing is just going to be running around. A project skin? Oh, God. Oh, that's not going to end well for me. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that gets a little hard sometimes. If you ever have trouble seeing something or need me to explain or read something, do let me know, because I will do that. And here we come to the carousel, as I explained earlier. I don't know who this is. I think it's Nocturne, but I kind of want this item right here. So I'm going to take this person, whoever it is. That's the thing about Teamfight Tactics. You really have to know your champions. If you don't know them, then you could be in trouble. Okay, who have we got? I was right. It is Nocturne. But he's got an AP item, and he's not an AP champion. See, that's, as I explained before, your character just kind of go on their own. You don't control them, like, at all. So, here's how it goes in the early stages. Let's see. An assassin. Do I have more assassins? I got Twitch. And I'll grab this one. Let's see. What happens if a Hextech Gunblade? What is his ability? It's Unspeakable Horror. Terrifies the target, stunning them with fear. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Open an armory and choose 3 unique items crafted by Orin. Wow. Your attacks deal bonus magic damage equal to... Oh, sure. I'll take Disintegrator. That sounds nice and helpful. Let's see. I kind of want to level up, but I don't have enough coin to buy that. Syndicate, Clockwork. Yeah, none of these are really the ones that I want, so I think I'm just going to save my gold for now. But I will put Miss Bruiser Pants up here. Oh, is this my augment? Oh, that's cool. I'll put some armor on her. Let's see. Edge of Night. First drops below 60% health. They briefly enter stealth, becoming untargetable. Huh. That could be helpful. I think I'll put that on her. And see, this is also what I was talking about. I talk about a lot of things. Can you tell? See, the needlessly large rod that he's carrying is a component. If I combine it with other stuff, then it becomes a full item. Oh yes, more Nocturne. And here's another thing that happens. When you get 3 of the same champion... What? I love that. When you get 3 of the same champion, their star level increases. And when that happens, they get stronger. Their ability does more damage. They get more health. They're just generally a better champion to have. So, if you can get more of the same kind of person, you'll want to do that. Excuse me. Let's see. Syndicate, Bodyguard. Take 2 to refresh. There's a Debonair Assassin of Talon. Right, so if I get one more Assassin, then I get 30% more crit chance and 40% more crit damage, which will probably be really good for me. You may have also noticed that my Assassins just jump to the back line, because that's what they do. They're Assassins. Die! Take that, you bitch! Look at them all grooving out. The battles in Teamfight Tactics usually go in phases, so there are mostly player versus player matches, but there are also ones where you can battle against like dragons and other monsters, and sometimes they drop items, which is how you get more items to deck out your people. There also used to be a mechanic, I don't know if it's still in force, but I think so, where the more gold you have, you also get bonus gold. So sometimes it's better not to sell as much gold. Or not to spend as much, you know? Uh-oh. 5 units are ready for some battling. Uh-oh. How are their units so strong? I guess maybe they're snipers or something. I'm not sure. Definitely schooled me. Okay, so what I want... None of my heroes are here, from what I can see, but what I'd like to have are additional items like that big freaking sword there that character is holding. Yeah, I figured someone else would want that. So I'll grab this Cho'Gath with this armor vest or chainmail or whatever the hell it is. And see, so you can take your champions like this and sell them. Bye-bye. And now I get the item that he was carrying. Each one can carry 3 items at a time. Let's see. I could use another assassin, quite frankly. But I don't see one right now. So it'll have to be however it is. Damn it, Talon is dying far too fast. You know what I could have done, and perhaps I should have, is to sell my initial champion. Ow! Is to sell my initial champion and try to get one that, you know, could have used that needlessly large rod a little bit better. There also used to be a thing where if you lose several times in a row, you get more gold, so you can try and make a comeback. Don't know if that's still working, but it looks like it is. Oh look, we got Aurelia. That's a high level one. Sniper, mutant. I'm looking for assassins, man. I'm trying to stack up my assassins. And why do you have extra items? Ow. What the hell was that? Ow. Damn, I just thought Twitch had him. Guess not! Christ, okay. Yes, do your dance now. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Oh, yes. Now Ilioi gets stronger. I could never pronounce her name, so I'm not really sure if I'm doing it correctly.
Now we begin.
Enforcer, Bruiser, Yordle, Twin Shot. These are the monsters I was mentioning earlier. Right, I fight against these monsters, but they get stronger when one of them dies. So that is something I need to be careful about. But they're granting me items. Another needlessly large rod and some recurve bows, which increases attack speed. Okay. Let's see. Talon, the debonair assassin. Oh, come on. I need one more stinking assassin. Ugh. Let's see. Two hexes in the same row. Oops. I wasn't able to move my misfortune in time. She's not going to get the shield. But that's okay. She was moved into the middle of combat anyway. Uh-oh. My assassins may be doing actually pretty well this time. All right. That shield helped a lot. Awesome sauce. I'm going to see what happens. Oh, Rage Blade? Hell yeah. Okay. So here's what a Rage Blade does. Grant 6% bonus attack speed for the rest of combat. So every time it attacks, it'll just keep on attacking faster and faster and faster.
They won't survive.
Have you met my fleas?
Have you met my fleas? I love Twitch. He's just so delightfully insane. Oh, hell. That's not great. I think they have a lot of snipers. That's why I'm not doing great here. That's surprising. Morgana seems pretty tanky, all told. Very interesting. I apologize to anyone who may be waiting for me to start some Stream Raiders, but I'm going to start it up later on. Oh, look. Let's see. Whenever your team has fewer units alive than your opponent, your units regenerate 9% maximum health a second.
To live is to fight. I never compromise.
It's often a common strategy, as far as I understand it, to stack up one character with a bunch of items. And then, you know, just pretty much have that character carry you for a while. Ah. Damn, that is good tea, let me tell you. What the hell? What is that? No, on Sivir. Innovator? Oh. Okay, so there are items that give characters traits that they don't normally possess. You know? So, their Sivir back there had one that... Oh, some hydrate? Well, I just had some tea, but okay. I will hydrate. Hydration is good. And what you'll notice on these carousel things is the players who are doing the worst get first pick. I want this Warwick over here. He's not terribly expensive. He's not one that I need, but he's got these knuckles that increase critical hit chance, and that's what I want. If I can increase the critical hit chance of my assassins, then that will be very helpful indeed. Oh, and a chance to dodge, too. I didn't realize that. That's helpful. Let's see. Yep.
Fun begins.
Misfortune. Upgrade her. And, well, that's pretty much all the news that's fit to print at the moment. Excuse me. Let's see what happens. There's a... Okay, so Misfortune, this one back here, with the recurve bow, she tends to be one of those characters that I described earlier as an attack-focused champion. You know, ones that use their attack, basic attacks.
Have you met
They sort of focus on that in the game. But the thing is, I don't need a Chemtech Scholar right now. I need another assassin. Grr. The thing is that she can actually be pretty strong if you build up her spells too, which is a common practice in League. And I feel like she would be pretty good doing that here. Uh-oh. They've unleashed the Gnar. What does Talon actually do? Blade's End? Talon's first attack is huh. Maybe I should have emphasized his attack speed. I didn't think about that. Hey, look, there's a Venipede. Go catch it. All right, who have we got? We've got Twitch.
have you met
Twitch is
my
helpful. Really? I can't get one more stinking assassin? That's really all I need right now. Although I will take another bruiser. Whoops. Didn't have time to place him, but I'm going to take another bruiser because that will increase the synergy on the bruiser I've got over here. All right. Whoops, I missed one. Okay. Bruiser. Oh, I can't place that one. Okay. Let's see. Quinn, go away. Zillion, go away. Twitch can stay. Let's see here. Tear of the Goddess. I think I want that on... I definitely want to stack up, frickin', what's his name? Nocturne. Christ, this is insane. Uh-oh, my Nocturne went down. Oh no! What does this do? Use on a champion to unequip all items and randomly transform them into different new ones. Okay, so that would be a really great item if I had one person stacked up with a bunch of stuff that I didn't need on them, you know? But that's sadly not the case right now. Although, it occurs to me that I could sell this bitch and maybe stack up. Let's see. Ah, why do I have another? I didn't want that. Who's this? Sejuani? Get out of here. Oh, see, I have the ability to have like 6 champions on the field right now. So it forced one of my other Nocturnes that I'm not using onto there. Oh, a Nocturne. Don't attack them. I need you to attack a different creature. A different character. Oh shoot, this could end very badly for me. Unless I crit the shit out of her right now. Come on, critter! Crit! Ah! God damn it! Ah! I really need another freaking assassin here. Oh wow, I have a lot of gold. I didn't even realize that. Let's see here. Oh wait, was that another assassin? Was Echo an assassin? Damn it! I'm trying to shore up my team, but it's hard. Sometimes you just don't get the champions that you need to up those synergies. Oh, they have an Echo. Where's their Echo? I want to see their Echo. He is an assassin. Oh shit. I should have bought him when I had the chance. I didn't know. I didn't know. I could also use another chem tech person. That wouldn't be a bad thing for me to have right now. Wow. Some of those people who are way above me must have some seriously beefy teams. Because their battles are taking a while. Alright, we're back to the carousel. Another Nocturne? That could be helpful. If only because then I'd have a 3-star Nocturne. But some of these others could have been helpful too, like Surfina, whatever her name is. The musical one that this Roy person over here just grabbed. She has nothing to do with my synergies right now, but what she would do is I could sell her for a lot of gold and just, you know, kind of do it that way. But I can do this. And now he has a frozen heart. Cool. Helpful. I hope.
Let's bounce.
And you'll notice that I just got enough Zax to create a 2-star of him. But the battle started right when I did that. Ow. So I can't actually play him. That won't happen until the battle's over. Ugh. Your opponent champions holding an item gain 250 health and 28 damage. That other one could have been good, the one where you... It said something about... Because there was one augment about when other units receive a critical hit, which would have been a good thing for me. Oh, there we go.
Time to start some trouble.
So now, I can sell one of these. Get him off and throw Echo on here. Now my assassin bonus is greater. Hopefully that will help. I guess we'll see. Oh dear. Nope. Not doing great. Well, let's see what kind of synergies they've got here. Yordle, Enchanter. They got a lot of Yordles. I don't blame them for that. I guess I have to learn a little bit more about these augment things to try and figure out just how to do them properly.
I never compromise.
All right. That's right. My bench is full. So what I really need are the ones that I can combine together now. Oh, I was about to say, I'm not doing as bad as this person, but this person is not a person. They were a bunch of monsters. Ah, Braum is there. Cool. All right. Let's see here. There we go.
They won't survive.
Talon is now a 3-star creature. That will help a lot,
Start some trouble.
I assume. Oops, there's a thing over here. And don't worry, my little character can only be hurt by losing the battle, so I'll be fine. Running onto the battlefield isn't gonna do me any harm. Giant Slayer! Boom! I'm not out of this game just yet! No siree!
Have you met my fleas?
Oh god, I swear, Twitch is freaking hilarious. Twitch the character.
Now we begin.
Okay. So if I could just get one more. Ah, come on now. I'm once again not getting the units that I really need. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, I think I remember this person. Right, with Ari, and somehow they're doing like 4 or 5 of their little Orby blasts. Ari's supposed to do only 1. Wow, okay, that was kind of tough, but I made it pretty far along for someone who hasn't played this in forever. In 6th place? Like, I could have done worse. I could have done worse. Okay, so a couple things are going to happen here. We're going to run an ad, and then we're going to do some Stream Raiders, and we'll be back with some more Teamfight Tactics. See you in a minute. Oh, that's right. Link. Neon Knights? What the hell is that? Alright, we're back, and we're doing some stream raiders over here. Gonna place my killing field about Cha, and hopefully that will be the perfect place to have our units meet up with their units and take them out. Die! Nice. Oh, all my units are dead. Oh no. Oh no, how'd that happen? It's not like I was tanking them the entire time. But it still worked out, thank you. Algoal. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Here, have some Centurion scrolls. And we'll go over to Thermopylae. I didn't know that's how that was spelled. Cool. Okay. Thermopylae it is. Let's do it. Ah, now the units are going to come to us. Okay. I'll play my warrior right here. And for anyone who needs a battle plan, because sometimes the quests require those, we'll do some armored units up front. Alright, maybe some melee units right behind my guy. Some support units back here. And maybe some ranged units behind them or in front of them. Sound good? Good. Go back just for a second because I think I completed a quest. Ares Bloodlust. 2 units placed. Cool. Awesome sauce. And that means that I can do this. And make more offerings to Hades' favor. Because I want this one to win. I want this one to win because of this. Look at this. Look at that skin. The grand prize right here. This skin. Oh my god. Hydrate again? Okay. I will do that in just a hot second. Give me a moment. Uh-oh. Why did my chat suddenly go all the way to the top? That was weird. Very strange. Okay. And we're back. Ah. You keep redeeming these hydrates, and I'm not going to have anything left to hydrate with. I'm going to do a normal match again, I think, because I don't bloody well know what I'm doing on the other ones. Ugh. Ugh, my neck. How's it hanging for you, Girth, huh? Didn't get to ask you that earlier, and I'd like to know. I'm surprised we didn't get... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I'm surprised we didn't get a match very quickly. You know, like we did earlier, but there it is. The match has begun. You can sort of tell based on the character they're using to represent them, and I guess their star level too, how strong your opponents are going to be. So I may be very well screwed here again, but I have actually won this sort of thing before. I kind of want this singed over here, if I can get him. Nope. I guess I'll take Jarvan the Fourth. Not exactly my favorite, but I'll take him. Jarvan the Fourth is one tanky son bitch, though. Calls down his standard, which is a giant flag, to nearby location, granting all allies within 3 hexes 40% attack speed. Wow. So I get a 2-star guy right off the bat, which isn't bad, but I also have the ability to, you know, increase his, to give him some allies, you know, like have some other people here, which I really should do. Oh, look, I was granted a bunch of people, including, let's see, a Challenger emblem and a Quinn. Units heal for 20% of damage they do with their abilities. Your tactician moves faster and heals 2 health after a PvP round. I'm going to go with Celestial Blessing here. Let's see. How about him? And we'll throw... Oh, I didn't even think about that. They're both scrap people. That's perfect. That's excellent. Because now, for each component, they'll have a shield. And I'll throw this Tear of the Goddess on frickin' Ziggs. That is his ability. It's his ult. That's great. I love it. Alright. So let's see who we got. We got Brand, Debonair Arcanist. Wait. I may want to keep him. I like Arcanist. Let's see. Boom. We have 2 Arcanists now. That means that our AP has been increased. Good stuff. Jeez, these people are beefy. Ow. Hurting me right to my face. How dare you? Yeah, bunch of bitches. And I really should place this item. Nice. Now our Ziggs will gain more and more mana, or gain it faster at least. And hopefully that will be helpful. I guess we'll see, won't we? Ugh. Man. I need J4 to be a little tankier than that. Or just more scrap people. I'm not sure how I'm going to play this exactly. I could get Syndra, make it a debonair thing. But that's only one person. I need 2 more to do this properly. So I don't think so. Damn, I'm getting like nothing here. Nothing I can work with. I think I'm going to switch them. Sometimes you're... Why not play the PC version? Because it's mobile madness. That's why. And also, hello, Panta. How are you doing? Jesus, their attack speed is unreal. Christ almighty. I may be pretty screwed here. I may just be. Good God, that was insane. I guess an Arcanist doesn't really help all that much when you don't have a whole lot of AP people. Or when their AP really isn't that great to begin with. But speaking of AP and making it stronger, I'll grab this needlessly large rod, and hopefully that will help. How you been, Penta? Nice to see you here. You know, your name, your new screen name seems like an introduction for a sitcom. It's Penta! Sorry, had to throw that out there. It was funny to me. Oh, Debonair Leona, huh? Interesting. Well, I guess I can do that. Hopefully I'll bodyguard up my people a little bit better now. I probably need more bodyguards than that to properly protect them, but I guess we'll see. And Nocturne got blowed up. All right. Love that scrap ability. God, that's so helpful. Did I say madness earlier? I meant Mobile Mania. My bad. I'm going to try to get some debonair people going here. That may be quite the undertaking, trying to do Arcanist, Scrap, and Debonair all at the same time. But it could be a good combination of synergies. We'll see. Hoping so. How much damage does that actually do? 390? God damn. It's pretty good. Uh-oh, their attack speed is ridiculous like the other people's. And I could really use J4 being more tanky than that. God. Alright, we got a bit of a reprieve with some monsters here. Oh, good. Now how much does it do? 520? That's pretty good. Do only scrap champions get that? Gain a shield. Your team gains a shield. Components held by scrap champions. Okay. So only scrap champions that are holding components get theirs boosted up to a full item. Alright then. I might want to Rage Blade on him, actually. The thing about Teamfight Tactics 2 is that you gotta move quick. Like you gotta buy your champions, you gotta throw items on them, all within a short period of time, or else you lose your chance. I could really use a couple more J4s. If I get 2 more, then he's gonna be unstoppable, I hope. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Damn. Not doing too well here. But I haven't been eliminated just yet. Look at that dance from Singed. He is such a troll. Like, oh my god. I was focusing a little bit too much on buying certain champions. I'm trying to also focus on leveling up, because that's what gives you the ability to get more people on the field. What does Bran do? Seer? It was better when it was his ult. I could probably stand to have more scrap units. God damn. Vex is so freaking tanky. She's not even supposed to be a tank, but she is tanky. Good lord. Alright, let's see. When your units cast an ability damage, the first target hit and nearby units take 150 bonus magic damage. Magic damage and true damage from your abilities critically strike. Arcanist's next attack deals bonus damage equal to 200% of their ability power and gain a Swain. Okay, don't need a Swain, but all the rest of that sounds really nice. Oh, look, there's a... Is this Swain? Yes. Go away, Swain. So after my next battle, I'm going to gain a level, or maybe just after this one. I don't know. I think you gain 2 gold or 2 experience points every time that little bar up top moves to the right. Yeah, maybe not. Or maybe it already did, and I'm still just 1 short. Oh, I'm starting to do a little bit better. God damn, she is so tanky. What the hell? A wild Muna appears in my chat to be caught. Oh no, I'm in the position to pick first. That means I'm doing really, really bad. Oh no! I hope this debonair thing will change that. But I don't know. Okay, that was good. Tea is always good. Bam! Now we're all nice and debonair. Morgana can go away. Put a chain vest on J4. And I'm going to try not to spend any more coin for the time being, so that I can save up. Oh my god. Wow. Vex is officially OP. Holy hell. I probably am spreading myself a little too thin in terms of the different synergies, you know? I should probably just, like, focus on one. It's a little harder to do that, though, when you also want to have a balanced team. And I'm also spending way too much each time. As we learned in the last match, sometimes it's difficult to get all the things that you need. Like, hey, I'd like to have more scrap units. Well, too bad. No scrap units for you. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. I actually did well for once. Woohoo! I won one. Yay me! Look at Brand. He does like a Mexican hat dance around his own fire. All right. Slight reprieve here. Don't need to buy all that much at this juncture because I'm about to fight some wolves instead of, you know, an actual person. Hopefully I get some good items like maybe... Hey, Shadows! Shadows Limbo! How's it going? What's up? Boom! Alright, let's see. Cho'Gath can go. Brand can stay. What items did I get? Not too shabby. One more Leona would be great right about now. But I'm not finding one. Oh, that'll be fun. I've been meaning to go through some... there's so many videos that I want to make, but I don't feel like I have enough time, you know, to get them going. And I have to look through, like, so many of my videos to find all the footage that I need to make it, you know what I mean? But good for you for having that time and for doing that. Boom. Ezreal is now upgraded. Can I get a Leona, please? I bet Draven would be a lot of fun. He always says in the main game, "Welcome to the League of Draven." You can just hear that voice dripping with smarmy attitude. Good God. I know, it takes forever. Both the editing and the uploading. Oh my God. Jesus. Their attacks are ridiculous. Mercenary and Twin Shot and Parlay, and his crit chance is at 100%. I don't know if you noticed that. So he crits every single time he attacks. Holy hell. Let me see. Colossus, huh? That's interesting. Alright, J4 is now level 3, baby! Woo! Take another Ez, absolutely. Take a Brand. And a Talon, why not? Alright. Let's hope for some good stuff. Come on, baby. You're not tanky enough this time, Vex. Piss off. Woo! I actually won one. Man, I could use more items, though. Let's see. Which items could I use? Maybe another needlessly large rod if I can find one. Come here, Zach. I want your needlessly large rod. Give me your rod, baby. Give it to me now. It's all sticky and gooey. I'm going to stop that now. So many innuendos. I don't think they intended for that when they named that item the needlessly large rod. But that's what happened. Alright, Zach, go away. Your rod is mine now. And now the ability power of my Ziggs is even more off the charts than it was a moment ago. Alright, now if I can get one more Talon and one more Ziggs, I'll really be in business here. one last bomb from Ziggs, because their assassins are really taking me down, and it's kind of annoying, really. What does Leona do? Oh, she does her little shieldy thing. Uh-oh. It's all down to J4 now. Oh! Oh my god! Oh wow, J4 barely survived that one. Holy shit. Your units without items equipped restore 7 mana per second. Gain an Arcanist emblem and a Swain. Deal bonus damage equal to 2 per oh yeah. Bonus magic damage, because all the ones that I've been fighting have been super tanky so far. Come on, baby. There's 2 units I really need right now. And that's not frickin' one of them. Okay, one more. Damn it. I'm not getting the units I need. But I got 6 viewers, and I'm happy about that. Welcome, viewers. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Feel free to chat or watch me die horribly with this silly game that I'm playing here. Oh, a higher chance to get a Debonair VIP in the shop. Right. Haven't been seeing that so far, but I'll take their word for it. Oh, this is going to be a close match. I think I got it, though. I think I do. Thank you, Ezreal! Baby! Woo! Okay. Awesome sauce. And even more awesome sauce, Ziggs is now a 3-star champion. I want to check out his attack now and see how much it does. 1,072. Holy hell. That's a lot of attack power. My god. I love it. Alright. Take these little bitches out. And they get stronger when I take one out, so the more I take out, the harder it gets. But my units are stacked, so I think I'm okay. Cho'Gath, bye-bye. Let's see. Brand, sure. There's a Leona, helpful. Let's see. Let's give Leona a chain vest. And a tier on Ziggs. Hopefully I can increase his mana and his ability power so high that he'll basically be just launching bombs. Just bomb, 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 bombity, bomb, 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 bomb. In fact, he starts off with a bomb now. His ability power is so high. Holy shit. That's awesome. I love it. So many bombs. All of the bombs. Why am I way over here? I'm going to move my character back over here. Still, I think I'm doing rather well. My tanks are being tanky, and my damage units are doing their damage. Awesome sauce. Let's see. I don't know what the hell a striker does, but I imagine it's very good. It's really helpful for, like, attack power and such. If I get another unit, what would I do? X-Tech? Maybe another bodyguard? Yeah, I think another bodyguard would be helpful. What are those orbs over there? I don't think they're mine, but there are orbs right here where my character was. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. Oh, that's yours. That's theirs. Oh, that must be the mercenary ability. Because apparently, when you have enough mercenaries... Oh, another hydrate? Okay, well, I hope it's okay if I hydrate with my tea. Ah. Damn, that's good tea. Right, the mercenary ability from Quinn and Misfortune and a couple others. I guess it grants you those little orbs, and then you can maybe get some good stuff from them. I don't know. I may be completely off base about this, but in my experience, you want to buy a little bit more when you're losing than when you're winning, because saving up your gold is just going to screw you over, ultimately. Wow, how are my characters getting their mana so quickly? I don't know, but I love it. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my god, I can't believe I survived that. I thought for sure I was screwed. But not today, baby. Let's go, baby. As that announcer voice in the game Smite says. Oh my god, they got some really great items here. Really great. Who could use an item? How about one of these? Grab a savior? I want to say that's what the item is called. I can't actually look at it until I get back to my field, but I'll let you know. See, these are full items here, not components. Full items, which is really like, wow, that's kind of insane. All right, so we'll sell a redemption. That's what it is. Okay. Every 5 seconds, the holder radiates an aura to allies within a hex, healing them for 18% of their missing health. And they take reduced damage and shit. Awesome. Love it. Gotta keep an eye on my gold total. I almost have enough to actually grab another unit, but I'm trying to think of who I want. Or really what I want, because it's a matter of not who, but like if they have a hex tech trait or something, you know? I gotta take that into consideration. Hey, that's the mechanical bear. They must have a bunch of innovators, I guess, on their team. I remember that from earlier. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Oh, and there's the last hit. Ow. Damn it. You sons of bitches. I'd like to think that I'm doing better, but clearly I'm not. All right. I think we have time for one more. But first... Oh, well, first let's check this battle pass, because it looks like I've got... Look at my face. I like that. We have... I have some Stream Raiders to do real quick, and then maybe, hopefully, I have enough time to get through an entire round, and then we'll raid out. Sound good? Good. Curse these sons of bitches over here. Bye-bye. Damn it, they have so many ranged units, I can't... My characters are just standing there not doing anything. Go, warrior, go! You're the best unit I've got. There we go. Alright. Loyalty chest. I got a Nike Templar skin. Hey, that's cool. What is it with you and hydrating me, Girth? Seriously, what's up with that? You trying to make me go to the bathroom or something? Is that what's up here? Got some Buster Scrolls and some Centurion Scrolls. Helpful. Yes, Wata. But, like, there is such a thing as too much water, you know? I'm just saying. A god is present. I'll place my warrior right about chow. Alright. Place your units, everyone. Place your units. Place your units. And now, I will do my hydrate real quick. And now, we go into another match. I hope it doesn't take half an hour to do, but I guess we'll see. I guess we will see, won't we? Oh, right. Hitting the start button tends to help. Duh. It's really strange to me sometimes when it takes so long to find a match, because gotta love that song, man. Like, how can you not love Wham? Careless whisper of a good friend. Singing on stream. I am singing on stream. And then all my viewers just gone. Bye-bye. Oh, there's like 4 3-star people in here. Oh dear. This is going to be difficult. I can already tell. I might try something a little different here, though, and just try to go for, you know, like whoever I get, if they're an assassin, if they're hex tech, if they're a syndicate person, whatever, just try and get as many of those people as possible and just stack my deck with all those people, you know, and see if I do any better. The thing about Teamfight Tactics, unless you follow someone who plays it regularly, you kind of, you know, got to figure out a lot of this stuff by yourself. Come on, get in there. I want that Caitlyn. There you go. Got that Caitlyn, baby. All right. Caitlyn is mine. So, what is Caitlyn? A sniper and an enforcer. So, we'll have to try and find V and a couple others. Ash, I think, is a sniper. Bam! Ace in the hole, baby. Have no use whatsoever for him, but I'm keeping Ilioi. Ilioi? Her name has always been difficult for me. Anyway, I'm keeping her just for a little bit because she might be good to be like a bodyguard, a bruiser. Well, I guess I have Poppy for that, so let's see. Underdogs. Whenever your team has fewer alive, they regenerate 9% health. Let's see. Your champions holding an item gain 150 health and restore 2 mana in a second. That sounds nice. I'll take one of those, sure. Who is this? Darius. Oh, I definitely want a Darius. bodyguard them up, baby. Hell yeah. Shield. I have a shield. It's right here. Can't you see it? You've heard of the Emperor's new clothes? Well, this is the Emperor's shield. Okay. I'm feeling some stuff here. I would really like to have another sniper, though. If I could fucking find one. Let's see. Challenger. Get bonus attack speed on scoring a takedown. Challengers dash to a new target and double this bonus. Wow. That's pretty good. I like the sound of it. And you'll notice that the headshot that Caitlyn does, it hits whatever unit is in line. That's part of her ult in the main game. You know, so if someone gets in the way of it, then her main target doesn't get hurt. Which could either be really good or really bad for me. We'll find out which in a little bit, I'm sure. Oh, bodyguard is up. Right. Awesome. And you'll notice that I'm putting Caitlyn over there in the corner because I want her to survive as long as possible. Really? They put a static shiv on Ziggs? That's an odd choice. A static shiv grants extra attack speed, usually, but it also, when you attack enough times with it, it does this little chain lightning thing. But normally you would put that on an AD person. Warwick doing Thriller. Gotta love those dances, man. Alright. Poppy the bodyguard gets stronger. What was my augment again? Holding an item gain more health and restore more mana. Okay. I really need to get some items on my tanks here. If I can do that, they're going to be unstoppable because they'll have so much extra health. Bye-bye. Boom. Hey, I'm doing pretty good this time. I like it. I still want to get some more enforcers and or snipers. I don't know if there's any overlap there. There appears to be one. Oh wait, that's only Caitlyn. Let's see. Nope, no overlap there really. Let's see, what could I use? Oh yeah, I need items that would grant tankiness. Tankiness is a good thing. Yoink. I happen to grab Misfortune. Not because, I mean, the item that she has will grant tankiness, which I want. But more importantly, she's expensive. So I'll sell her and get 3 gold, which is helpful. Oh yeah, put that on Poppy. Because now with the cybernetic uplink here, she'll have even more health. And be nigh unstoppable. Because her ability is her buckler toss here. The buckler bounces back, granting Poppy a shield that blocks 275 damage. That's not an insignificant amount. Uh-oh. My Caitlyn's about to be assassinated. Not good. Oh, how did that not take him down, though? How? Uh-oh. It's going to be close. Nope. It wasn't that close. I hoped it would be closer than that, but it was not. Shit. Okay. What do enforcers do exactly? Stun enemies at the start of combat? Target breaks 3 after 3 seconds or after losing 40% of the maximum health. Wow. Okay. I would like very much to have some more enforcers. There's something, like there's a little ribbon up here. I think it's that I get, if I were to buy this Talon over here, that it would be like an upgraded version of it. Like automatically a 2-star where usually it's just a 1. But I have no use for a Debonair Assassin at the moment. What I need are snipers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Caitlyn's in a pickle. And she didn't even get a chance to use her ability. Oh, shit. Not good. Damn you, Blitzcrank. Ow. Hurting me. With hurty things. Damn it. Now I have the ability to have another character out on the field. I'll put out another challenger just because I have nothing else to put out at the moment. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sejuani is now another enforcer, so that will help. If I can get some more enforcers or snipers or both, that would be really helpful. Oops. Gotta go over here, grab the item. Aww. Every once in a while, they won't give you any items. A Flygon? Oh, dude. That is an evolved Pokemon. I want that. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Durius? Hell yeah. Dunkmeister General? Are you kidding? Oh, and there's Ash, who's another sniper. Excellent. I'm kind of not doing what I intended to do, which is to... this does magic damage, right? Decimate? What I intended to do was to, you know, focus on one synergy and get as many of those people as possible, but as we can plainly see, it's not quite that easy most of the time. Alright, I caught that Flygon. Yeah, baby. Woo! And I survived the battle. Not only did I survive, I kind of wiped the floor with them. I'm happy about that. Alright, now my Warwick is beefed up. Wow. It's rare to get that many of one particular character in the shop at the same time. So that was kind of awesome. I'd really like to get Ash in here, if I can, because I've got one Ash right over here. If I can get Ash in there, then I can get the sniper bonus, which would be really good for Caitlyn. It's kind of unfair in a way, because I'm essentially banning 2 or 3 of their champions from the battle at the start of it because of the Enforcer ability. But I'm okay with that. God damn you, Zero. What does she even have? Didn't get to see. Let's see. 2 Thieves' Gloves? Those are the ones. Oh, Luden's Echo. When your units cast and deal ability damage, the first... let's see. The start of combat, your highest health champion creates a 1600 health copy of themselves. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Is that the best strategy? I don't know. Hey, Locked, how's it going? How do it do? Those are some interesting emotes you got there. Like a sorcerer, like a powerful bow down before me and get to the chopper. Put that cookie down. Down, cookie, down. Put that cookie down. All right, let's see how I do here. I think Warwick could use some extra attack speed or something, because he's not quite doing the leap. Oh, I get it. Okay. I was going to say, because challengers have this ability, like Warwick, to jump over to the next character after they're done taking them out. But I realize now that's not going to work because I don't have 2 challengers. I just have the 1. That's why. All right, what do I need? I could use a Giant's Belt, maybe, or that chainmail chest or vest would be good. What else? Nope, no time to think about it now. I'll grab this and hope that it makes my Durius a little more tanky. All right. You go bye-bye. And you. Oh, a locket. Locket is helpful. Whoops. There we go. I'd like to put one on, have Caitlyn be a part of that and get that locket shield, but frankly, I'd rather her just stay back and survive. Sejuani, help me! Oh. Wait, how did Caitlyn get taken out? I don't understand. What just happened? Was it that Syndra? Syndra did it, didn't she? Damn her. Because that's a power that Syndra has in the main game, is to pick up a unit, not usually a champion, but a unit, and then throw them using dark arcane powers. All right, if I get one more Sejuani, I can upgrade her, which will be good. I need some more Caitlyn's and a few other people, and uh-oh. I remember you, the one with the Blitzcrank. Not good. Oh, my Caitlyn got away somehow. Awesome. Come on, Caitlyn. Come on. Charge up that ability and nail him. Boom! Ace in the hole. Ace in their hole. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Hey, Booch! What's up? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Doing a little bit better when I, do well at this game. I don't know if you've ever seen Teamfight Tactics being played before, but if not, here you are, my dear sir. How are you doing? Right? All the innuendos forever on Delightful Poisoning. Oh my god, I got a golden orb. That's like some major shit right there. Oh right, my bench is full. Get rid of some characters I don't need. Grab Darius and Warwick. Let's see. Let's make Poppy more tanky. Grab some attack damage on Caitlyn. I think that will work out just fine. Speaking of Caitlyn, I could use one more Caitlyn. Yep. Just working and lurking. We appreciate all you do. Higher love. God damn, they have a tightly knit clique over there, don't they? Look at that. They're just like all scrunched together. And now they're coming for me. Oh, fun. Ow. I could really use some area attacks for a team like that, but I really am not set up to do that. That's unfortunate. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab this Warwick. I'm going to sell this Caitlyn and then grab this Warwick. Let's see. Who else can I get? Oh my god. I'm refreshing this frickin' shop so much. Now I fucking get a Warwick. Thank you. About time. I think I'll take Jin as a sniper as well. Boom! Your Morgana is dead. Morgana is no more, bitch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Jesus, that did not work very well. Not at all. Can I get my last augment, please? I feel like that would help. I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping it will. Damn it. I'm still not getting the ones that I need. Wait, is one of these a syndicate? I don't think so. Oh, Darius is. But I need like 3 syndicates, I think. Yeah, I need 3 syndicates for their ability to be in force. I have 2 Warwicks now. Uh-oh. My Caitlyn got sniped by another Caitlyn. Bam! And that's the end of that chapter. Alright. Jesus, what do I need? I could really use something that would make Warwick more tanky. But I could also use other things. All the things. I want all the things. Give me all the items. Can I just have all the items, please? How about that? How about you just give me all the items and the rest of you just piss off? Alright. You go away. Finally got one of those. Sejuani, finally. let's see. Really could use another Caitlyn right about now. If I could fucking find one. Not great. Let's see. Oh, Curtain's Call? His ult? That's awesome. Ow. Jesus. Their abilities are kind of insane. Kind of incredibly insane. Ugh, my neck. Alright. Let's see. You're going to start combat in the back 2 rows. That start. Okay. When your units receive critical strikes, they deal 60 magic damage to nearby enemies. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll do Luden's Echo, I think. I don't know if I have enough magic damage people for that, but we'll see. Alright! My Jin has now become stronger. That is helpful. Thanks, Booch. I appreciate it. I'm probably not going to do much better than 6th place, though, at this rate. Hopefully I'll get knocked out soon, and I can raid somebody afterward. Let me see who's on and available to raid. It looks like Stretches. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Oh dear lord, Draven is going nuts. Ow. Christ almighty, that was insane. And not in a good way. Alright, what else have we got? A brief reprieve with some monsters. I appreciate getting Poppy, and in fact I'm happy that we were able to upgrade her to level 3, but really I need to do that for Caitlyn the most. If I can just get one more stinking Caitlyn, then I can upgrade her to level 3, and she will be mighty and powerful. A Terminator in her own right. That was the wrong sniper, god damn it. Yeah, I know I have an Ash, but that's not the one I need right now. Alright. Let's see. I don't really want to use that right now. Uh-oh. They got assassins and characters that pull my guys out of the range. Not great. Ow. Damn it. Not doing very well right now. Let's see. I am so screwed. GG's, everybody. Whoa. They put up a valiant effort, but it wasn't enough. All right, well, there was Teamfight Tactics for you. Hope you all enjoyed it. Holy crap, 16 units were placed on my stream raiders? That's insane. You all want to do stream raiders real quick before I hop off? There's my link tree. Yeah, I know. For everyone who's interested. You know what? I think we're past time anyway for a raid, so let's go ahead and raid. And we'll be raiding Stretch himself. Thanks everyone for joining in. I appreciate you. Some tired love for everybody. Join us back on Friday for some Fantastic Friday, and we're going to be doing some words on stream. I wish you all a good day and good gaming. I kind of messed that up, but you know, I did my best. See y'all later. Hope you all have a really good day.